Hey guys, Nathan Brandon Masters. I think I got one that you might like. This is the Frosty the Snowman Mandela effect. And this one is it's very basic, okay? It's very basic. What you see right here is Frosty the Snowman. This is Frosty the Snowman from the old Frosty the Snowman movie. This is actually from the first movie. Now, a lot of times when people think about Frosty the Snowman, they think about him with a red scarf. Now, I don't particularly consider this a Mandela effect, but there's a very specific reason why. This, in my opinion, is just variations based on what company is producing what material for what purpose. So let's start off by talking about the scarf. When we first see Frosty the Snowman, there is no scarf. In the Frosty the Snowman movie, no scarf. Now, these cartoons were created by a company called Rankin Bass, and most of us have seen their cartoons. Now, this company, long before Marvel, has a shared universe. That shared universe includes Frosty, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, of course, Santa Claus himself, and a random character named Jack Frost. Now, a lot of us have seen Frosty the Snowman, but there were quite a few of these films, and in some of those films, as you've already seen, Frosty the Snowman does indeed have a scarf. But it's not red, it's red and yellow, or possibly orange and yellow. But the scarf does indeed exist. In fact, he pops up in both 2D and the stop motion movies with the scarf. But does Frosty the Snowman ever wear something specifically red around his neck? And yes, he does. They made another movie in 1992 called Frosty Returns, and he wears a red bow tie. But as you can see, it's not a solid red, but it's red enough. And there are other ideas of what people believe Frosty to look like. They think he looks more like this. And to a certain extent, he does. This is Frosty right before he comes to life. He has the coal eyes and the button nose. He has the pipe and the hat. Now, I will go ahead and say I don't remember the flower on the hat, and I do say that I remember the hat being black. But then again, we were watching that on old televisions, and that hat could easily show up as black or at least dark green, which would be dark enough to look black, especially to kids. Most of us, when we were watching this, we were kids. But in Frosty Returns, the hat is indeed black. As far as the nose, the song does indeed say that he has a button nose. He doesn't have a carrot, he has a button. And this is what you see here. Now, this is what he looks like when he comes to life. And if you notice, the hat is now gray. So, there's your black hat, I guess. That tells you everything you need to know about the continuity of these old cartoons. But there are indeed stills from old cartoons of him wearing a red scarf. But if you look at this, in my opinion, this looks like promo art. And every time I see him with the red scarf, it's in an image that looks like promo art. It's not something that's taken directly from the film. So I generally believe that this is misremembered, and there's no reason why it wouldn't be. And one thing, he does have a reddish, orangish, and yellow scarf, a scarf that a lot of the characters seem to have. And then there's promo art with him wearing a red scarf. Now, this isn't like the Sinbad Shazam movie or some of the other Mandela effects. We remember him wearing a red scarf because, well, he wears one. This is right here. He just doesn't wear it in the movie. And with the continuity of these old cartoons, I don't think it made that much of a difference as long as people knew it was Frosty. And keep in mind, these shows were made for kids. So that's my take on it, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. You guys take it easy. Nathyn Brandon Masters. Hasta.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire